Hi, everybody. Welcome back to another beautiful episode of The Twist. I am Chanazi, and all I do is twist the little things my mom showed me in her beautiful traditional kitchen. Today, we are going to be making some gateaux. Let me start by welcoming all our new joiners. This is family, and you are most welcome. All right. So, for our gateau, we are going to be using 5 cups of flour. I have here 3 tablespoons of powdered milk, half a cup of sugar, 1 egg at room temperature, 100 grams of butter, 2.5 teaspoons of yeast, some salt, and we're going to be using butter. Right. So in our bowl, we are going to start by adding in our warm water. You need 2 cups of warm water. Now you can replace your water with milk, or you can do half if you want. Alright, guys? Alright. So we're going to measure our 2 cups of milk. Then we have, 2 cups of warm water. Then we're going to go in with our sugar, some salt. I'm adding half a teaspoon of salt, and we're going to add in our yeast. Once you add in your yeast, just give it a good stir and allow it to sit for about 5 to 10 minutes. This will help you know if your yeast is active or not. At this stage, we're going to add in our flour. We're going to be adding our flour gradually. Just add your flour gradually and mix this beautifully until you have a beautiful texture. Then I also went in with my powdered milk. So just add that together and continue mixing. So you can see me adding my flour gradually. You're going to add the flour gradually. Now let me tell you something. At one point you might feel like you need a little bit more flour. You can go ahead and add it. That's what actually happened with me. I added to 5 cups of flour. I added about 2 to 3 tablespoons of flour. Next I went in with my eggs. Make sure your egg is at room temperature, and I also added my butter. You need to make sure your butter is soft, meaning your butter should be at room temperature as well. Then go ahead and mix it, mix. At this stage, I realized that I needed a little bit more flour, so I added about 3 tablespoons of flour. Yeah, just mix until you have a smooth dough, and you're sure that your dough is not sticky. You just need to get to that stage where your dough is not sticky. Right.
Love's a secret thing. I watch her weave magic, her smile so wide. Tomatoes, onions, and pride on the side. The pot was her canvas, the knife her quill. Each dish a poem, each meal a thrill. She said food ain't just for the hunger you feel. It's for the soul, for the wounds it can heal. And a twist, a taste of the village.
So here my dough is ready. I made a ball shape, placed it in my bowl, and then covered with some cling film and allowed it to rest for about 1 hour. I covered with some cling film and I also topped it up with a cloth to just keep it warm. Just let it sit at an angle in the kitchen and then continue doing your stuff. Just clean up while waiting for it to double in size. It's been 1 hour and our dough has doubled in size, and we're going to continue with our process. All right, so you can give it a punch, you can give it a blow, you can do whatever you want to do with it. So we're just going to go ahead and knead our dough a little bit, and then we go ahead and start shaping it. Yeah, we're going to start shaping our gateau. Now you just need to cut some small ball shapes, any size you desire. You can do them smaller than what I'm doing, and then you need to kind of fold them from outside to the inside, because you need to have a smooth side and a rough side. One of the sides needs to be rough, yeah. So you just rub it from outside to the inside, outside in. Yeah. So yeah, this is what you're just going to do. Just cut a small piece and then wrap outside from out to inside. Right. I don't know if I'm saying it the right way, but yeah. So you can actually see what I'm doing. You just need to tuck it inside. Anyway, you can use any method that works for you, but just make sure you get a rough side and a smooth side so it gives you that gateau look. That is what you find in the streets of Cameroon and you find in homes.
When rivers sing, channel twist, love's a secret thing. I watch her weed magic, her smile so wide. Tomatoes, onions, and pride on the side. The pot was her canvas, the knife her quill. Each dish a poem, each meal a thrill. She said food ain't just for the hunger you feel, it's for the soul, for the wounds it can heal. And a twist, a taste of the village, every bite a story, a heritage pillage from the heart of Cameroon. When the rivers sing, channel twist, love's a secret thing.
So we are done shaping our gateau and it's about time to start frying. Now you need to make sure that when you heat your oil, it should not be extremely hot, and you need to just try with one gateau. When you see that your gateau doesn't get brown immediately, then your oil is at the right temperature. Then you can start dipping in your gateau, because if your oil is extremely hot, your gateau is going to cook on the outside and the inside will be very, very raw. So just make sure your oil is at the right temperature. Yeah. Now just fry your gateau. Once the sides are golden brown, go ahead and flip the side. And when both sides are cooked, you can take them off the heat. Alright, guys. So you need to do this. Just repeat the process until you're done frying. And you can go ahead and garnish it with some sugar. But here we garnished it with some love. Love goes a long way. So this is what we did, and you can enjoy this with pap, akamo, tea. I mean, just name it. You can also enjoy it with some hot pepper sauce. All right, my darlings. Yeah. So here we are. Our gateau is ready, and you can see how delicious it looks. I mean, it is awesome, guys. So we've come to the end of our video. I hope you're going to give this a try and let us know what you think in the comment section. Guys, let's remember to show some love out there. Let's remember to be kind to people out there. I love you all. Bye.